100.3 Phillies R&B. Ash Mag here, and I have a very special guest today, Desi Banks. Let me get a round of applause, everyone in here. Got the gang with you. Yes. Number one, thank you for making time to stop by today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Yes, I needed to be here.
Are you a morning person?
I go to the gym. I don't know if that means morning, but
Do you go in the morning to the gym?
Not at 6 a.m.
Not at 6 a.m.
I'm still in the bed by this time.
But you look alert and alive.
I mean, when you wash your face and brush your teeth, of course, that wake you up. So.
Oh, do you do that every day?
Of course, yeah. Of course.
I hope so. I hope so, but you know what? You've been on the road. Yes, I hope so. But you've been on the road.
Yes.
For the Purpose Chaser tour.
Yes.
And congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Now, how have you been on this tour when it comes to creating it? What is the purpose behind it?
The purpose behind this tour, I call it Purpose Chaser tour because my talents, my gifts.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like God has given everybody a talent, a gift in this world, an assignment in this world. And I'm living in my assignment.
Okay.
And, I don't know how long I'm going to continue to call it Purpose Chaser Tour, but as of now, that's what it's going to be because I'm living in purpose.
I love that.
I'm being a light to the world.
Yeah.
I'm helping people get closer to their dreams, letting people know God is real, stuff like that. So.
Who was the first person that put that purpose into you or spoke life into you?
The first person that ever spoke life into me, a purpose into me. Well, I would say, of course, I grew up in the church, but this book actually got me into purpose. It's a book called Purpose Driven Life.
Mm-hmm.
And that book right there, like, really changed my life and allowed me to really, okay, this is what life is about.
Mm-hmm.
I need to tap into my purpose with this. And I had to think about the gifts and talents that I had. And, of course, that was laughter.
Yeah.
Me growing up as a kid, it's been a part of my life. Going back to high school, being class clown, winning most humorous, being a funny guy in school, being a funny guy on the football team, or whatever it was, growing up, watching people like Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, all those guys, being inspired by them, not knowing that I was going to be doing this, now, because of course, my first dream was football.
Mm-hmm.
But, long story short, football ended up not working out for me, and I had friends who actually got me kind of like started in the social media world. It was like, hey, man, I think you should start taking your acting comedy seriously.
Right.
And, that's when I got into Instagram. I was on Vine first, but I transitioned to Instagram 2015. And that's when I started, started taking acting classes, started bidding on that, ended up booking a movie in Africa, Love by Chance.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Africa for 12 days.
What did you learn there? What did you take away from being there?
I would say, of course, I learned about the culture.
Yeah.
I felt like real love. I felt genuine people. It wasn't about the stuff that we deal with every day, from money to all of that. It was like more love. And, of course, when we see Africa, how they presented it on TV, they kind of give us that bad look,
yes.
But when you actually go there, it's beautiful. It's dope, I learned to meditate over there.
I didn't know you meditate.
I meditate like a month, like crazy.
How often do you meditate?
Every day.
I love that.
Every day.
Do you start your day and end your day with meditation?
Yeah, I start like with breathing. When
Okay.
I wake up, I breathe. I get my breathing right, and it just calm me down and just get me composed and stuff like that. So
yeah.
But that was like a first step of me starting to meditate and just and I feel like meditation, you find yourself when you meditate. Like you become more of yourself, when you meditate. So. Yeah. Africa was a great place for me. Great experience, man. The love was real. It was very special. Like every morning that I woke up, like their alarm clock was like, if we had to do something at 9:30 in the morning, they actually come in the room and open up the blinds and say,
and the sunlight.
Like, you got to get up. Get up at the things. It's time to get up. How they talk. And then you go downstairs and they singing these. I'm talking about every morning. And, Terry J. Vaughn?
Yes.
So Terry J. Vaughn, she cried every morning.
Really?
Every morning, these people was like saying it was like the most beautiful songs ever. Like it was from the soul.
See, that's
you
what
thought
I love
they
about
went
music.
through something.
Yeah, like music truly transcends.
For
it
sure.
doesn't matter what language or culture-wise or where you come from or who you are.
For sure.
It aligns with you and it speaks to your soul completely. And that's dope that you were able to get that experience.
Great experience.
Yeah, like everyone needs to make a trip to Africa.
For sure. I've seen real lions. I've seen real giraffes. Real tigers. I'm talking about these are real lions. This ain't the one you see at the zoo. These the real ones.
What were different about those lions?
They real. They look at you different, too.
How they look at you?
Yeah.
That's how they look at you.
Yeah, just like that. And you make any wrong move, good God. You ever seen a video when that dude throw that meat up to that line?
Yeah.
And that line
is there, ready.
Yeah, you can't distract them from nothing.
Lord, okay.
They gonna get you.
Can't distract you neither, okay, from that. Now, what I love that I saw when it comes to the Purpose Chaser Tour, you've seen and have been, you've been posting videos and little like vlogs and testimonies of each one. And each episode has like a different name. You had adversity, redemption, greatness. Like, what's your title gonna be for this tour stop?
You know what's crazy?
What?
I don't even pick the names. My guy John pick all the names when it comes to, you talking about the YouTube videos, right? Yeah, I don't pick the names. But I guess he come up with it with whatever anything we were talking about.
Yeah.
He'll probably feel like, okay, we probably said adversity.
Right.
And this is adversity episode.
Facts.
Because I don't know what it's going to be called. I don't know. And then, we have brothers like Champ, he'll come up with a speech. And he may say something in the speech. And, hey, everybody break it up, guys. Look, this was discipline. We got to be disciplined.
But you know what's cool about this?
If you don't be disciplined, we ain't going to win. So we have to be disciplined.
Right. But, I mean, even if John posted and picked these names for you, I think that speaks more to your testimony.
They know me.
Yes, exactly.
They know me.
That speaks to that. So, I love how you're being super transparent, honest, and with your journey and talking about meditation and you getting grounded and aligned and answering to your calling in this lifetime. And when you're doing that, I mean, what is it that you want to do next? After this tour, what do you have coming up?
Oh, movies, TV shows.
Yeah.
I actually booked a film, A24 film that I'll be working on soon. I've been in New York for 2 months shooting that. I posted shot it last year, but the writer strike happened.
Right.
So they had to change the date. So I'm very intrigued and excited about that film right there. We've been doing a lot of dope pitches, with some TV shows that we trying to get from our production company, from sitcoms to changing our short films to feature films.
Yeah.
A lot of great ideas that's out there. But my next goal, of course, is TV shows, movies, commercials, just more of TV and film side, I would say. But, of course, still doing stand-up, though.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm going to keep doing that no matter what. You, as a comedian, you got to stay on that road.
Right.
Yeah, that's how you grow and,
Now, let me ask you this. A lot of people got smoked for Instagram comedians or social media comedians. How did you make the transition becoming from Instagram comedian to doing stand-up? And how do you combat that?
Well, I would say, when it comes to that, man, you got to actually want to do this.
Yeah.
You got to want to be a student of the game. I'm a student of the game. And I learned from the greats. When I first started, for me to get good, I had to watch the people that did it before me.
Right.
I had to take those notes, like going to class, and in order for you to pass this test, you got to study. And I felt like that's what it for me. And I feel like it's in me, too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I feel like on social media, they just do it because they see somebody else do it. It may catch on. They may get, views, and they may get millions and millions of followers. But what's your next? What you want to do with it?
Right.
How far you want to take it? I'm one of the guys, of course, I want to become one of those legends that did it before me. When I say Martin, Eddie, shout out to Kevin Hart, Win Philly, Mike Epps, all those guys that was in those big movies and made that name. I feel like those movies is what it's what stamp you, that give you that longevity when it comes to your career,
Right.
So, TV and film is me up next, but I feel like that transition, I wouldn't say it was easy. It was very challenging. But like I said, you got to want to do it, man. It's a lot of ups and downs with it. And still, when you get into it, it's still ups and downs with it. But you just got to keep going. You got to keep moving,
Well, we've seen Katt Williams having a lot of smoke for
Lord
everybody.
Jesus.
He shook all types of
Man,
tables.
tell me, boy, he scared me. I was so happy he said something good about me. Boy, I said Desi Banks. I said, what are you about to say?
Right, but one thing that stuck out to me that he mentioned was, of course, about the comedians of today and how he can't speak for what you guys go through and what you have to do because you have the beast of social media. What's one thing you could give advice to however you want to be a comedian in today's world? What's some advice that you would give them that maybe someone didn't give you?
What I would say, if you're starting on social media, stay consistent, man. And know it's not gonna happen overnight, because I think times has changed when it comes to like going viral and stuff. It's actually kind of harder to like blow up like that. Back then, it wasn't so oversaturated. Like now, you got everybody and their mama.
Yeah.
Everybody going viral now. So it's like you gotta find your lane and stay in your lane and do it your way. Make sure your stuff is different. So when somebody come on your page, I never seen this before. So I'm gonna continue to follow this, and that's how you're gonna build your fan base. Authentic. You know what I'm saying? Authentic. So whenever you do have shows or whatever it is, those real people gonna come out to see you, because they know you for you, not just from you throwing turkey bacon on somebody's head and it stick while somebody sleep, stuff like that. That's just stupid. But just the authentic stuff. Finding your niche too. On social media is a big thing, but consistency is key. Find purpose in it too. What is your why? And do you want to take it to the next level, or you just want to be a person that's on social media?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But your why is gonna be real big when it comes to stuff like that. But it ain't gonna happen overnight. Yeah.
Well, you're taking it to the next level.
Yeah, for sure.
You're performing. You're going to be at the Fillmore tonight.
Yes, two shows tonight, 8-10:30 p.m. Get
Perfect.
your tickets, please.
Now, what are we going to get from you today?
You're gonna get something totally different to social media, I would say.
Okay.
A lot of people think, they think they come to my shows and they get these video stuff. No, it's totally different. You actually get real stand up.
Right.
Get real material. You're gonna learn about my life. You're gonna learn about Desi Banks. Where I'm from, grandma stuff. Just Desi, and that's what I want you to leave with. When you leave there, okay, that's who that person is. Or I relate to him. Or he remind me of my cousin.
Right.
Or just stuff like that, man. I feel like that's what's gonna. That's what the people gonna see tonight.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna get to know you a little bit more. We're gonna call this Bank on Black History with Desi Banks. Okay, so when we bank on Black History, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Let's see if you can get the answer when it comes to celebrating Black History.
Jesus Christ.
Can you do it?
Well, I'm telling you now. I went to City Girl High School. It was on the east side.
What you trying to say?
It was tough.
You had an impeccable education. Is that what you're trying to say?
I played football, come being a football player.
You graduated. Is that what you're saying?
I did, but they just,
Oh, okay. All right. Question number 1. Are you ready?
I hope so.
Who is known as the Godfather of Soul?
The Godfather of Soul?
Yes.
Bobby Womack?
No.
James Brown.
There we go.
Okay.
There we
I said
go.
Bobby Womack.
It's okay. You love him. That's cool. Respectable. Okay.
Bobby's still good.
Bobby is great.
Yeah,
okay.
But James Brown, of course.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Who is the father of Black history?
Martin Luther King Jr.
I mean, that's a respectable answer, but I don't think it's the answer. You want to call a lifeline?
Malcolm X.
It's Dr. Carter G. Woodson.
I would have never known.
Well, you learned something new. There we go. Okay.
I told you I was a girl.
Who is the very first Black president?
Obama. Barack.
Yes, of course. Okay, last one. Now, this person has been said to be known to create the potato chip. Who is it?
The potato chip?
Yeah.
Mr. Potato Head.
Your potato head. No. It's actually no. His name is George Crumb Speck. So there you go.
It's George Crumb. What chips he got out right now so I can get some?
That you know what? I'm gonna take that. Take your initiative to learn that on your own. There you go.
Okay, cool.
Is
it Lay's?
No. No. Nah, you silly. Okay, well, I mean, that's 2 out of 4. That's not too bad.
Not bad.
That's not too bad. Okay, we learned something new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's, at this point, I'm going to have you give away tickets.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to look for caller number 10.
Call in.
Call in number 10, 610-538-1130. I got Desi Banks here with me. And what do you want to say about your show? They're gonna get to know you.
Yes.
They're gonna get to know you more personally.
Yes.
We're gonna leave feeling like you my cousin and my brother and them.
For sure.
And then what else?
I got other comedians with me too. That's funny as well. The whole show is amazing.
Shout them out. Who you got with you?
I got my guy Detroit Reed. He's back here. No, not Detroit. Raphael Reed. I don't know why I keep calling Detroit. Raphael Reed. My dog Ronnie Jordan, and my guy Lance Woods.
Okay, perfect.
Me, here in Philly. So
amazing.
Yeah. Yep.
Dope.
So yeah, come see a whole entire show, man. Brothers, we're brothers. We're happy and we're
singing and we're colored.
Give me a high five. All right now.
All right, cut and print. Beautiful, guys. Dynamite. Okay? Keeping things black. Blackity black, black, all things black. This Black History Month, and you can check out Desi Banks tonight at the Fillmore. 2 shows, and we're gonna make sure you're in the building for that. It's 100.3 Philly's R&B. Desi, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much. Yes.